Hello and welcome back to another ODU Esports stream tonight, everyone. I am your host Benjamin Draper, and I am joined by
Ali Metzger.
And welcome to another ODU Esports stream. We are going to be presenting Call of Duty this evening. Usually we do Valorant on the Twitch streams here for Wednesdays, but that's not the case this evening, as Valorant has been rescheduled to Friday at 9 p.m. I believe. So if you guys were looking forward to a Valorant stream tonight, that will not be the case, as Call of Duty will be on the menu this evening, and it's gonna be pretty exciting. We have our second match of the season. Old Dominion did lose their first game last Wednesday. They lost to Cumberland Esports with a 3-0 sweep. So unfortunately, they do start off the season 0-1. But nonetheless, they did have a show match on Monday against Louisiana, and they also captured a victory 3-0, but that does not count towards the actual record. It's just a show match, but you want to see a little bit more chemistry coming out from this ODU team and see if they can contest with this opponent of theirs, because they will be facing off against Purdue Northwest, which I believe is just Purdue University. So it should be a very interesting match. But this is your first stream of Call of Duty. How is it being on the stream, and what are you looking forward to for this game?
Yeah, so I'm usually a League streamer, and unfortunately the season hasn't started yet, so I've been doing a little bit of variety. A little bit ago I did a Valorant stream. That was really exciting. It was fun to see that for the first time. Call of Duty, I have two really good friends, shout out to both Carloses, who really like this game and play it pretty much daily, and so I'm going to do my best to do Call of Duty justice and make them proud.
Yeah, so like we mentioned, it is going to be Call of Duty this evening. It is a best-of-5 series, so the first team to win 3 maps of the selection will be the victor here tonight, and we're going to be starting things off on Hardpoint, on Hotel, and then we'll be getting into Embassy for Search and Destroy, and then we'll go back to Hotel again for a Control match, and then for Game 4, we're going to Mercado to play another Hardpoint, and if we do get to a Game 5 in this match, then we will be playing on El Asilo. But other than that, I think we are getting ready. I think the lobby has been set up, and I think that we are going straight in. So this is going to be very exciting to see Old Dominion here on the big stream on Twitch, as they are going to be prepared to play some hotel hardpoint against this Purdue team. So let's see what they can do early on here to try to gain some momentum and try to get the upper hand on this opponent.
Yeah, it looks like the team is already having a little bit of fun before it officially starts.
So we are in the final seconds here. Very exciting. We love the cast COD here. Personally, it's one of my favorite games to cast, so I am excited that we are back here on Twitch, here on ODU Esports, as this team will play against Purdue. And we are on the opposite end. If we could get the cameras on our team, thank you. And Static will open things up with a grenade kill, a big grenade kill to open things up. But you can see Love is going to get killed by a grenade, and Midnight possibly going to have to fight right there. He's not going to be able to do so. He'll get a kill, and Static will also get a kill as well. But Poppy and Midnight both lose their lives to H2O early on, and Purdue has the upper hand with the advantage here on the P1. So let's see what they can do here to try to overtake this and try not to prevent such a big deficit here early on in this game. And Poppy with a pair of kills to start things off before he loses his life. But Midnight is there to trade it with him, but Static is also going to lose his life. So a trade of kills on both ends. But you like to see what ODU is doing at the moment here as they are starting to capture some time here. And you can see Midnight lost point there, so he's not going to be able to capture any more time. But Static will get the refrag for him. And Love is there in a contest right there, trying to fight off both players, but he won't be able to do so as he loses his life. Poppy is there, though, with a pair of kills, a big pair of kills on P2. And he is able to secure the point, and Old Dominion is going to secure the lead early on here, as it's a bit laggy, unfortunately. But we are just going to have to deal with that. Love with a pair of kills. So a lot of pair of kills there for multiple members of this ODU team, as they are starting to gain a little bit of an upper hand here early in this game. But you can see the majority of the team falling down. Static, the last one alive. He's just making sure that he can let his team respawn and try to get back to point before they can get a push down. But Midnight with the kill there before he loses his life. And Purdue will be back in a lead in this match right now.
Yeah, a really good pair of double kills. Really
so let's see what Purdue is going to do here. You can see Static trying to contest on point, but he is going to lose his life to the attack. And you can see Love as well losing it, but Midnight is there on the rotation, ready for it. He's not going to be able to see him behind. And Poppy's also going to lose his life. That's unfortunate for Old Dominion, but Static is there to try to get he will get the kill, actually. He throws down the trophy, and it'll be Old Dominion's... It will not be Old Dominion, as Purdue will capture the point, and they will secure more points as they have gotten to 60. Meanwhile, the Monarchs are at 27 at the moment here. But 50 seconds left to go on point. There's still a lot of time to try to get more points on P3 here. But not what you want to see on the ODU side, as they're starting to lose a lot more lives than what they were doing before.
And unfortunately now, Purdue has 80 points to ODU's 27. So ODU does have.
And you can see Static getting the kill there after the majority of his team down, and he'll get another kill, another big kill for Static, as he will stay on point. He throws down the trophies to try to contest and make sure everything's safe with him. And Midnight is there at bottom elevator, and he will get the kill, trying to throw some nades out and util, and he is at low life, so he's gonna have to save life here. So Old Dominion capturing the last seconds of P3 before we get the rotation over to P4. Let's see what they can do. Love trying to fight off the members of this Purdue team, and he'll get one. Can he get the second one? Poppy gets the second one round point, and they might be able to open things up. Let's see what they can do. Poppy and Love both pushing together. Static with the grenade kill, but Static and Love both lose lives. It'll come down to Poppy in a 1v1 with H2O, and he loses his life to H2O, but Midnight will get the kill back before he loses his life, and Purdue will gain control of P4 once again.
Really, really intense fight there. It was really... No, it could have gone either way.
And Midnight with a big pair of kills. Can he get the triple? He will not. Unfortunately, won't get the third kill. And Poppy's also going to lose his life on the point as well. But a big opportunity that was missed there from Midnight, as he was going to possibly take out the majority of that team and possibly gotten on point to secure some points. But that won't be the case, as Purdue is there to fight it off, and they are just increasing that lead as much as they can on P4 before the rotation is being made on P5, which seems that Purdue is in front of it. But Midnight with the headshot there before he gets killed himself. And you can see Static trying to sneak behind the opposing player, but he's not going to be able to do well with it, as he'll get caught and he will be killed. Love getting shot up, but Midnight with the big pair of kills trying to open up sight, and here comes Old Dominion as they're going to try to open up P5 and try to get some points before falling down 100 points here.
Midnight, another kill. I think really capitalizing on the momentum of the earlier. Unfortunately, gets killed by Kaiser. Unfortunately, the team is and they got Poppy as well. But really good attempt, especially from Midnight.
And you can see Midnight trying to get on point again. He'll get the first kill. He's going to try to get out of there to save life. He will, and he's going to get caught even though he had the shots before. And that will be a big life miss for Midnight as he was going to possibly get that pair of kills and being able to open side up a little bit more.
Just
but Purdue,
a little bit more to the left and he would have gotten it.
Yeah. And Purdue will get the last seconds of this point, and you can see Static trying to sneak up on Kitchen there, but he's going to get caught in the process, and he'll lose his life in that fight, and it'll come down to this next point. It'll be back at P1, or P5, I mean. So let's see what Old Dominion could do to try to open things up here on P5 as they are now down by plus 100 points already. And apologies for the lag. We do not know what's going on with the lag at the moment, but we're going to make do with what we can. Static will lose his life, but Love will get one right back, and you can see the trophy playing in the favor of them, and Love and Midnight both losing their lives, and Poppy's going to throw some grenades, try to open it up. He gets the shots there. He will get the kill, and he won't be able to get the second kill in upper bedroom, but Static is not going to be able to get the refrag. That's unfortunate. Static knew where he was, but he's not going to be able to capture H2O coming out of bedroom, and that will give Purdue a lot more time to capture as they are only 45 seconds away from capturing victory here on map number 1.
A lot of these, it's really just, you know, a little bit more to the left, a little bit more to the right, and it would have been a clutch for ODU, but really, it's really good performance so far.
So let's see what Old Dominion could do. They do have point here. P1 is in their favor.
So close from Poppy. Just got a little too sniped.
Yeah, and Static gets a kill right back before he loses his life. Love will get one right back, but the pair of trades on both ends of the field. And it is nobody's point at the moment, but it will be Purdue's as they're just inching closer to that 250 mark. 250 is the goal in hardpoint in order to gain victory for those that are new to COD. And Static, Poppy, and Love all losing their lives in that encounter. And Purdue just has the upper hand in this match, and they've had firm control of it since the beginning. And you can see the kills from Midnight and Static coming out, but Midnight will lose his life after his kill. And you can see the grenade being thrown out by Static as they are at the 238 mark. They are only 12 seconds away from victory over Old Dominion in this first match, and Old Dominion will capture point for just a split second. But nonetheless, Purdue will capture the point. They might be able to win it right here if they can secure it, but we'll see. It might go to P2. And Old Dominion needs to get on there, and they will secure it, so it will not end here on P1. It'll go over to P2, and Old Dominion is going to have to win out if they're going to need any opportunity to come back here. That won't be the case as Old Dominion will drop this game pretty heavily. A pretty impressive performance by Purdue there with a 250-72 win. If we could get a peek at the scoreboard real quick. And we can see Poppy with his 12 and 20. Love 7 and 14. Unfortunate with the 7 and 14. You like to see Love doing a little bit better, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case here in game number 1. 17 and 18 from Midnight. Static with the 12 and 18. Meanwhile, on the opposite end, H2O of Purdue leading the way with the 22 and 15 record. And you can see that Echo and Kaiser following him right behind with both with the 19 kills. So we're just figuring out what was going on for a second here. But other than that, I mean, at first it seemed that ODU was just out of sync at the moment. It seems that they need to kind of get in sync a little bit this evening. But that's unfortunate for Old Dominion losing that hard point on Hotel. Hotel could be a pretty pivotal hard point match to win. But unfortunately, Old Dominion was not able to capture that. And we're going to have to look towards game 2 here, which will be on Search and Destroy on Embassy, which Embassy is a great map for me. I love Embassy as a Search and Destroy map. I'm very curious to see how Old Dominion is going to carry on with their strategy throughout this match. But other than that, what was your assessment of that game one between these two teams?
I don't know a whole lot about COD, but that match in particular, I felt like a lot of the shots where players on the ODU team died, it was just an issue of where they were positioned. Like, some of their shots were just a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left, and it really could have gone either way. It's just unfortunate that they couldn't turn their cursor so quickly.
And also another big thing to point out is they were able to clear out some of the points and whatnot, but they weren't able to secure it and be able to capture points. And that was really a big thing in that game, where they were able to open things up, but they weren't able to get that final kill to really open it up and really secure some points to try to get closer in that match. But nonetheless, a 7-14 out of Love, that's really unfortunate for him. He's been with his ODU team for 3 years now. You want to see a better performance out of him. I'm sure he's going to rebound pretty quickly here in the second game. And yeah, we're just gonna. I'm very excited to see what Embassy Search and Destroy is gonna bring, because it really could be anybody's map. But at the moment, it seems that Purdue does have the upper hand, and we can't overlook this Purdue team. This Purdue team is quite a pretty impressive esports team. So there's a lot on Old Dominion's hands here this evening, as they will have to try to battle back after a 1-0 defeat on game number 1. But other than that, we're going to take a quick break here, and then we'll be right back as they're setting up the lobby for game number 2. But don't go anywhere, because we have Old Dominion and Purdue COD action coming next. All right, folks, and welcome back to ODU Esports this evening as Old Dominion did drop game one on hardpoint, 250 to 78. So a bit misunfortunate for them to start off this night on a loss, especially a pretty pivotal loss, just because of the fact that Purdue is in majority control of that game. So let's see if they can do here on Embassy Search and Destroy, and Clifford or Midnight getting a kill on Clifford there, but Midnight will be killed in the process as well. So a trade on both sides to open this thing. This open this round, and you can see a 3v3 still at the process, but you can see both teams on opposite ends of the map, and you think that this could be possibly be an A push if we could switch it over to the right side. So let's see what Poppy can do. Poppy and Love, last one's alive. They got to overcome a 2v3 deficit. Bomb has been planted at Alpha. So 40 seconds in favor for Purdue to hold this down. But Old Dominion needs 3 kills in order to try to defuse. And you can see Love trying to get a little bit of info there. Opening door at stairs. But at the moment, you can see the snipers coming out for Purdue. And you can see the stun from Love. Can he get the kill? He will. Big kill from Love as he will even things up with 23 seconds left to play. And you know this Purdue team is going to be coming up to try to defend that bomb at all costs. And Love losing his life in the process right there to H2O. And that will be it for the round as Old Dominion tried to battle back in that round, even though being a man down with the 2v3 situation. And you saw Love get one back for their team, but Poppy was the last one to fall as he was trying to overcome the 1v2 after Love's death. But Kaiser is there with the sniper as he starts off with a pair of kills to open the round for Purdue.
Yeah, really unfortunate there, especially from the first blood from Midnight.
So let's see what Old Dominion can do here. They are on the attack side now. So let's see what side that they're really going to favor here. Speaking over at the break, they have not really practiced Embassy S&D, so this is going to be a little bit of a new experience for them, trying to figure out what they want to do. But as we start the round, Midnight getting sniped from Kaiser, and Kaiser opening the round up for Purdue on the upper hand. And you can see Love throwing out the stun, getting his opposing player. Can he get the kill? He won't be able to secure the kill, and he'll have to back off, going back into the building. And you can see nades being thrown out. Poppy hanging out there in bottom hallway. And at the moment, it is going to be even now as Static gets the headshot on Echo. It's a big kill for Old Dominion as they're going to try to have an opportunity to try to plant this bomb. 50 seconds to play. They need to get a plant down if they want to have a chance to win this round. And you can see Static going to get the kill. Oh, he will not! He had the pistol out, unfortunately, and H2O was able to outgun him right there in that process. And that's so unfortunate for ODU.
Oh, that was painful.
The pistol out at the wrong time, and timing is just a critical factor here in Call of Duty. And you can see Poppy is going to take his chances upstairs, but he's not going to really contest with it as he's just watching A, and he gets killed from the sniper as well. Poppy getting caught there, going out the doorway, going towards Alpha, and you can see Love is going to get caught in the top office, and that will be the round as Purdue secures back-to-back rounds to open the Search and Destroy game.
Yeah. Unfortunately, just didn't realize the person behind him. It's really unfortunate, too, because you had the first blood from Kaiser with the snipe and just continued with that.
And you can see Kaiser and H2O helping the team out immensely for Purdue as they both have a 4-0 record at the moment. If we can see the scoreboard just a tad real quick. Yep, so you have Kaiser 4-0, H2O is 4-0 as well. Meanwhile, Poppy has yet to get a kill for Old Dominion, and the rest of the team is at 1-2 at the moment. And that will be it as we start another round here. Round number 3, defense here for Old Dominion, and they're not going to like that as Static goes down firsthand as Kaiser with another kill. 5 straight kills to open this thing up, and H2O as well on a kill with Love. So kill streaks on both players for Purdue, and that is so unfortunate for Old Dominion because you don't want them to gain their kill streaks. And Poppy will lose his life there at mid. It'll come down to Midnight. The bomb's been planted. Midnight will get the kill on H2O. He will end the score. He will end that 5-0 streak, but he will get caught there at mid from the other opposing player for Purdue. And Old Dominion down 3-0 here as Clifford will get credited with the kill after the kill on H2O. But it's a big kill for Midnight to take out H2O in that gunfight, even though he wasn't going to win that round possibly. Just because of the fact that you take away kill streaks, you get him off of that 5 kill streak. So let's see what they can do here. Down 3-0, search and destroy. They need to win this game if they want to even things up at 1 apiece going into that control game on a hotel.
looks like they're all rotating towards each other. Unfortunately, ooh, they're getting really close to each other here.
I see a lot of action here on Bravo, but at the moment, both teams just handling their angles and just hanging out in their buildings. You can see one of the players for Purdue's about to hit, and he gets Poppy in the process, but Midnight will get the refrag for Old Dominion. So unfortunately, Poppy loses his wife there, and Love is not going to see him out of the window, and he'll get caught lacking as well, as it'll come down to Static and Midnight, and you can see Midnight popping up the dead silence, and he'll get sniped. Oh my goodness, the sniper is just playing its part in this game at the moment. Midnight gets caught trying to get over to Alpha, and he'll get sniped in the process there. So it'll come down to Static, a 1v2, a 1v3 situation, excuse me. So let's see what he can do. He has the pistol out, not very favorable in his on his end, but let's see what he can do here. Static kind of getting behind someone, gonna pop that dead silence, and he might catch Kaiser off guard. Can he get the kill? He will not. Oh my goodness. I know pistol is tough to use, but that's so unfortunate because it seems like he had the upper hand on Kaiser there, and he was not able to secure the kill. And Kaiser with the 7-0 streak at the moment here. Very unfortunate for Old Dominion. You got one guy off of the kill streak, but let's see if they can try to get Kaiser off of his kill streak. But at the moment, he is leading the way with his 7-0 record. And you can see Poppy still scoreless there with his 0 kills. We would like to see a little bit more coming out of this ODU team, as they will be on the defender side once more. And you can see Kaiser still just playing his sniper very well. He'll get the opening kill for the round. Purdue has the upper hand. You can see the kills be thrown out Static, and he will get caught in middle as well. And ODU 2 men down already in this round, as Purdue is looking to put the chokehold on Old Dominion in this search and destroy game.
Oh, and Midnight kills Echo.
And a big kill from Love there. Pair of kills for Old Dominion will even things up at 2 apiece. Bomb has been planted 35 seconds ago, and Midnight can't secure the kill. Can Love get the refrag? He will. It'll come down to a 1v1 between Kaiser and Love. Kaiser, the top frag of this match so far. Can Love secure the first victory for Old Dominion in this round? But you have to
end Kaiser's win streak, of course.
Yes, and you have to mention Kaiser does have that sniper out, and it's going to be a pretty pivotal match right here. 3v4 versus 8. No, we'll see if he can secure it. He will not, as a sniper will get him, and that will be the round, as Purdue has extended the lead to 5-0, as they are on match point here on Search and Destroy, looking to take a 2-0 lead this evening against this Monarch team.
Oh, that was so unfortunate.
Crazy. 9-0 from Kaiser, utilizing the sniper. There's only so much you can do in that situation. Let's hope that Old Dominion can try to win one here to preserve being swept in the Search and Destroy game. But like I mentioned before, they don't really have much experience here on Embassy S&D, so that does play a factor. But nonetheless, Purdue is playing lights out on their end, as they have just been in full control of this series so far. You can see Midnight will get the first kill there on H2O. Big kill to start the round. Old Dominion is a man up for the first time in this game, so let's see if they can do what they can do with that momentum. Static does see that player and Clifford, but he's not going to be able to get that kill, and it'll come with kill streaks on their end. Purdue trying to get the kills with the kill streak, but that's not going to work, as Static will get killed from Clifford eventually after having a chance to kill him with that sniper in mid from top office. But let's see what Old Dominion going to do here. Midnight trying to flank there. Love will get the kill on Echo after he killed Poppy, and Midnight will not secure the kill. That's unfortunate. Midnight, it seemed that he could have killed him right there, but the last bullets did not go in his favor, and it'll come down to Love once again. Love needs to kill these two people in order to keep this game going into a round 7. 29 seconds to go. Love does have the bomb. He does need to plant. He's gonna get caught there, and he is gonna have to try to save life, and he's gonna try to stick the plant. He's gonna fake it, actually. 17 seconds to go, and you can see that he's gonna stick it again. And is the Purdue player gonna peek him? He is not. Bomb has been planted. It seemed that Purdue player was about to peek him and get him while he was trying to plant it, but nonetheless, he does get the bomb down. He needs 2 kills for Old Dominion to continue this game. He will not, as Kaiser.
So unfortunate.
Kaiser will secure the kill here, and a perfect game from Kaiser. He's gonna team kill his teammate. Oh my goodness. But nonetheless, Purdue with a decisive 6-0 victory here on Search and Destroy.
I was really. It became a pattern, you know, like the first round, Midnight got the first kill. But especially for this one, Kaiser just came in. The first kill was always Kaiser with his sniper.
But unfortunately, Old Dominion does fall in that match. Kaiser with 11-0. I mean, there's only so much you can do against an 11-0 in Search and Destroy. H2L following him with his 7 kills. Clifford with the 4. Echo with his 2. Meanwhile, on the Old Dominion side, Midnight leading the way with his 5 kills, followed by Love at 4. Static with his 1 kill. And unfortunately, Poppy with the donut in that game. But nonetheless, we are looking towards a Game 3 here on Hotel, which will be Control. So it's going to be important. I mean, Old Dominion is going to have to win out if they want to continue this series this evening. For those of you barely tuning in, this is a best-of-5 series. If you guys didn't see Games 1 and 2, Old Dominion did lose Game 1 hardpoint on Hotel, 78-250. A pretty decisive win for Purdue in both games. And for those of you that just watched that Game 2 match on Search and Destroy, a clean 6-0 sweep. So Purdue, the Boilermakers, they are in full control of this game right now, and it's going to come down to this control game. And for those that don't know what control is, it is basically 30 lives per team, and they have 2 sites. Attackers need to get those 2 sites and capture them or win on kills. Meanwhile, defenders are trying to protect the 2 sites. Meanwhile, they can win on kills as well. So it's just a matter of which team can win the 3 rounds in control to secure the round. But nonetheless, what's your takeaways from that Game 2 game of Search and Destroy?
I think it was just really difficult for the ODU team to get any kind of momentum because at the start of each round, it was just Kaiser coming in with the sniper. And once you're down 1 man, especially in a search and destroy mode, it's very stressful to have to try and go out and do it by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That one play by Midnight was really good. Unfortunately, it was pretty certain he wasn't gonna 1v3, but the return kill, that was good. Really just Kaiser's a big break problem at this point because he's 11-0. He is obviously good with his sniper. I think ODU might have to play a little bit more defensively because with the sniper, just don't go near any windows.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about the sniper as much in this game because control is much more different compared to Search and Destroy. But it's so unfortunate for Old Dominion just because of the fact that they were still peeking that sniper regardless of the fact. But when it comes down to situations where you have to overcome a deficit and man down, you have to fight that sniper. But it's so unfortunate because if someone can really use the sniper and can do well with it, it really changes the game, and it really changed the game for Purdue as they had the dominant effort from Kaiser with his 11-0, and then also just being able to prevail on rounds. But you did see a little bit of momentum gaining on the Old Dominion side with some kills later in the game. There was definitely some kills that they should have gotten, but they weren't able to finish them with the final shots. So you want to see Old Dominion try to win more gunfights. And like you said, play a little bit more defensive, but also play a little bit more slow. Play a little bit more strategic, because that does not seem to be the case at the moment. It just seems that they're really just trying to run out, try to secure point, because they are playing from behind, so they have to try to do anything necessary, kind of in desperation, if you ask me, to try and do anything to make something work, because at the moment nothing is working for this ODU team. But nonetheless,
yeah. Especially because I know you said that snipers don't really matter much in control, but I feel like, at least for Search and Destroy, once Kaiser started getting a little bit of momentum with the sniper, they should have been playing a little bit more defensively, not just running out in the open, like I said, being so close to doors and windows and things like that. Unfortunately, just the strategy didn't come through, but I mean, overall, very good attempt, especially later at the end when ODU started to get a couple more kills.
So we're going to take a short break for a minute here as we're going to get the lobby set up for game number 3. But do not worry, we'll be back in just a few short moments as we'll have Control Hotel coming up between Old Dominion and Purdue as Purdue leads 2-0 in the series. All right, and welcome back, folks. We are here back on Hotel for the second time in this series. It did not favor the Monarchs very well in map number 1 on Hardpoint, but this is not Hardpoint here for Game 3, as Purdue is looking to close things out here on Control here on Hotel. So let's see what they could do here. Old Dominion is going to be on the attack here, and Midnight opening the round up with the kill on Kaiser, but Midnight will get the kill get killed right back, and Static will get the refrag himself. A bunch of trades on both ends, but Poppy and Love getting the pair of kills themselves to open things up on Bravo. So let's see what they can do here to try to secure this first tick, and Static will get another one. Can Poppy get this kill on Kaiser? Can he get it on Echo? He has 2 players right in front of him. Can he secure at least one of them? He will get one of them. That's a big kill.
Oh!
But Poppy and Love will get flanked from behind, as well as Static, and Purdue will be able to capture the site. And you can see Midnight rotating over to Alpha. Can he get the second player there? Oh, it's a gunfight. He's going to have to back up, but Static will get a kill back on himself. And they are rotating over to A. Poppy loses his life. Midnight is there with the flank. Player does not know he's there. And they have opened things up here on Alpha as they will try to secure their first tick. And you can see Midnight in the process of reloading loses his life, but Love will get the refrag just for that. And Old Dominion will continue to secure progress on Alpha here. But you like to see what you're seeing out of this Monarch team at the moment here.
It's always so frustrating when you get killed right when they're reloading.
And Poppy loses his life there, but Static is there to get a kill back for Old Dominion. Midnight there in top bedroom will get the kill as they are trying to get their way back onto Bravo, as they have secured Alpha in full. So all 3 ticks in favor of them on A side, and now it's about getting those last 2 ticks on Bravo to secure the round. And for lives remaining, Old Dominion leading by 1 life with 18 compared to Purdue's 2 now, as Purdue will get 1 right back, as it'll be 17-16 in favor of the Monarchs. But let's see what Old Dominion could do here to try to get a little bit of an opening and try to get the second tick, or at least the 2 ticks, to try to secure this round.
And this really, unfortunately, Love is down. But Midnight does get a kill at H2O. Kaiser is just really seems to be the problem here, especially with the search and destroy with the sniper. Unfortunately, it seems like any kind of leeway that ODU gets, Kaiser just comes all the way back. And we see here, Love gets a kill on H2O, but H2O has also been getting a lot of kills, and he was one of the players who also had a longer win streak along with Kaiser. Yeah, see, Kaiser gets Love. Poppy does get Echo, but again, Kaiser refrags Poppy. Midnight gets H2O down. It's really just, Kaiser is a big problem for the ODU team.
Yeah, Purdue in firm control of this one. 29 seconds left to play. Let's see if Old Dominion can do something, but Midnight will get caught at bottom of Elevator, as well as Static, as well as Poppy. A triple kill from Kaiser, and H2O will finish the team ace with the kill on Love. 15 seconds left to play. Static gets a kill back on H2O. They need to be in desperation right now to get over to Bravo to try to secure this round, but it does not seem to be the case as Midnight loses his life in that fight. Love as well as Static, and a lag right there for the moment, but nonetheless, Purdue with a pretty defensive effort there on Bravo, as they gave up Alpha, but they were able to hold down and lock it in on Bravo and being able to secure their first round of this Control game. So this is first team to win 3 rounds on Control will win this map, and if Purdue is to win this map, they will have a clean sweep over the Monarchs this evening for Call of Duty. And if Old Dominion is able to prevail and come back in this game and win the 3 rounds, then we will be going to a Game 4 on Hardpoint, which will be on Mercado. So let's see if Old Dominion can try to get something going here. They have really not had anything going their way. They had a little bit of momentum early on in that game, early on in that first round, but nonetheless, Purdue coming back with a big defensive effort and stopping things on Bravo after giving up their one side on Alpha. But Old Dominion losing 2 lives to start this round, as Purdue has a lives advantage, and you can see Poppy trying to get some nades over on Alpha. And you can see Static loses his life as Love, but Midnight will get one back for them. But Poppy loses his life in the process as well. Midnight trying to get another one. He'll get a pair of kills in top bedroom, but he loses his life trying to get that triple. And Purdue capturing Bravo at the moment here. They're about to get that second tick. Very close to getting the second one. And you can see Poppy and Static trying to contest there. Poppy will get the kills there, as well as Love, but Love loses his life in the process. But Poppy is still there trying to contest. He's not going to be able to finish the kill. That's so unfortunate. And Poppy loses his life to H2O, and they are going to get the 3 ticks on Bravo. And it'll be all down to Alpha here as Purdue is looking to close this round with a double secure on both points. So let's see what happens here. Pair of kills for Purdue, a triple on their team as Old Dominion is just not winning gunfights at the moment here. And Static trying to contest at mid. He will kill their top frag Kaiser, but at what cost? Old Dominion has given up 2 ticks on Alpha already. Static getting a kill there. Can he get the second one? He will not. He might be able to contest on that second guy. He won't be able to do so as Love loses his life. Static and Midnight both get a kill there to clear point. But nonetheless, Purdue on the verge of getting victory here. They need one more tick to capture round 2 of this control game.
Really unfortunate, but good Midnight focus on Kaiser. I think they do need to focus Kaiser in this case because he is the biggest threat.
And a bit of a team kill on their part for Purdue as Echo will frag Kaiser. But Static is there. Oh, he gets 1 kill, but Echo kills H2O in the process, so he was not credited for the pair of kills. But a big momentum shift there for Old Dominion as they have played a lot more defensive on this Alpha side. And you can see Love getting a kill there before he loses his wife, but Static is there with the refrag, helping things out as Midnight and Static both getting more kills for his team. And Old Dominion seems to be in a little bit of control at the moment here. Let's see if they can try to hold off this last tick. And you can see Midnight getting stunned there. Won't be able to kill Kaiser as Kaiser will get the wall bang. And it'll come down to these last fights with 55 seconds left to play here. Love will get one. Can he get the pair? He will get the pair. And Static will get another one to add on to it. 3 players down for Purdue. Can Love get another one? He will get another kill. 3 big kills from Love in that gunfight, and they will have a little bit of time on their hands to try to secure this victory. 40 seconds left to go. A big defensive effort here is needed for the Monarchs to secure round 1 of this control game.
Oh, that was such a good team fight from ODU. I was on the edge of my chair.
So Static and Love both losing lives here. 22 seconds. It's going to be down to this push. Poppy and Midnight with both kills. Poppy with another kill.
Oh!
And he's going to lose it to the 3rd person right there. But can Midnight refrag for his team and secure the defensive stop? And Midnight will lose in kitchen. Oh, no. And the tick is going up for Purdue. Can they win it in the last seconds here? It'll come down to Static on point. Love with a big pair of kills. But their grenade kill gets him. And Purdue is going to secure. Or no, Old Dominion did win the round. My mistake. Old Dominion with a last second effort to win things. But Love with a big pair of kills to make sure they do not get on site. And they get the seconds down to 0. And that will be the round as Old Dominion finally winning 1 in this series.
Oh, that was so interesting to watch. But since it is best of 3, whoever wins this one essentially just wins. It wins this entire game mode. And if it's Purdue, it's basically the end of the stream for us.
It'll be first to 3 rounds. The first team to win the 3 rounds will win control map, the map in general. But Poppy starting things off with the kill before he gets caught from Clifford. And you can see Static trying to get on Alpha, trying to get things going already as he will throw the trophy down, trying to assist there. Midnight will get a kill there before he is killed. So a trade on both ends. Poppy and Static both losing their lives, but Love is there to get one back for him. Can he get the second? He will not, as Echo is there to finish the kill. And Old Dominion gets halfway through that first tick on Alpha. But you can see the rotation is not going to be made at the moment here as they are really committed to this Alpha push. And Static's going to jump from balcony. He will not get the kill. Oh no, that's unfortunate for Static as he was there with the possible first shots and will not be able to get the kill as Love loses his life. But Poppy is there to get the first tick for Old Dominion. We'll see if Old Dominion can hold it down as much as he can. Love is there to assist. He'll get the shots afterwards. A little bit of salt on the wound right there. And Midnight with a kill himself. And you can see the 3rd tick close from being made. And it looks like Old Dominion will secure Alpha here. And that is a big point taken with 150 to play. So they have a little bit of time on their hands to try to secure Bravo. But if they're going to secure this map, they're going to need a big round here to try to go up 2-1. And Static lost his life, but Love will get the refrag there for him as before he loses his life. Midnight will get one back for Old Dominion after Love got killed in the process. And Midnight up in top bedroom actually with Poppy, but he loses his life as well as Midnight. And Old Dominion losing quite a bit of gunfights here. So let's see what they could do here to try to build a little bit of momentum back on their side after capturing that Alpha pretty quickly. So let's see what they could do here. As you can see, Midnight and Love and Poppy both getting a pair of getting kills on their end before they both lose their lives. But Midnight will get one right back at bottom elevator. And it'll come down to Static as the last one alive at the moment here. And he'll go to lobby and he'll get the kill there, but he will not be able to get the second one as at Midnight will get killed in the process as well. Static will get another one for the team here at Old Dominion. You can see the ticks being made a little bit here as Poppy and Love on site. Static gets one back as Midnight lost his life, and Love will lose his life as he tries to contest there. And it'll come down to these final 57 seconds as it's anybody's game. Can they get the one tick? I think they did get the first tick, and Kaiser with a team kill once again. So lives in favor of Purdue. They are leading 12-10 at the moment here. It is possibly going to go down to lives at the moment, but 44 seconds and going down is the process here. Love gets a kill back. Love and Poppy both go to lives in there, and Static will get one before he gets traded off. And a bunch of kills for this Boilermaker team as they do lead in the lives remaining 10-6. Under 30 seconds left to play here. Old Dominion's going to have to come out with some magic if they want to get the lead in this match. And that will not be the case. Lives in favor of Purdue, 9-5. And Midnight and Static both with 2 kills. That's a big 2 kills right there to try to get things a little bit closer. Poppy does have an idea where he is. Will he be able to secure the flash there? He won't be able to do so. A big pair of kills from Kaiser there before he lost his life to Love. And Static will get one right back. It's the last lives here. The last life comes down to Midnight. Can he get a 1v6 clutch here? But that will not be the case as Purdue will secure Alpha. And they will be 1 round closer to ending things this evening against this Monarch team.
You're very, very intense, bro.
And you can see Clifford ending things there on Midnight, but nonetheless, pretty good defensive effort from the Monarchs there, but they just weren't able to prevail in those later gunfights and being able to be outmatched in lives remaining. And that's just unfortunate for Old Dominion because it seemed that they had a little bit of momentum going, especially after winning that first round of the evening for themselves. So let's see what they can do here as they are going to be on the defender side. They're going to have to preserve both sides if they want to continue this thing. You can see top bedroom is going to be utilized by the Purdue team already, and Poppy is there to kill him. Love as well with another kill. And Old Dominion with a little bit of an advantage here as Love will get his second kill of the round before he lost his life. Poppy's not going to be able to get the refrag there, and it'll come down to Static trying to get this site on B recovered. And at the moment here, Purdue getting kills on their own, and they have gotten the opening they needed. And they are going to secure that first tick on Bravo. And you can see Static trying to get back in on Bravo. They're not going to be able to do anything with it. Second tick there. It might be a full push for A now because Bravo is going to be lost. So with 2 minutes remaining, Old Dominion has to keep them from securing A or make sure that they do not go down to 0 in lives. Because if that is the case, that will be all. That will be all she wrote this evening.
And really good attempt there, but unfortunately just couldn't get it in time.
So Old Dominion playing very patiently, not going to give them the angles they want because they had our 5 live disadvantage. It's going to all rely on this Purdue push and see what they want to do. Static gets the first kill on the push. Can he get the second? He will not, but Poppy is there with the refrag, and he's going to have to save life as he is going to be hit up a little bit. 39 HP, and he will eventually get killed right there, but Midnight is there. Can he get a second kill? He will get a second kill. A big pair of kills from Midnight to kind of get things a little bit closer and lives remaining, but Static is going to lose his life once again. And the trophy is being thrown down from Love, and Kaiser and H2O getting kills there for their Purdue team. 23-18 in favor of Purdue at the moment here. And you can see Midnight and Poppy trying to contest Alpha here. And you can see Midnight lost his life in that gunfight, and it'll come down to these final 2 ticks as Purdue has got the first tick. They're about to secure the second tick, and Poppy trying to dolphin dive in there. Won't be able to do much with it, and Love Midnight as well will lose their lives, and that will be it as Purdue with a decisive 3-1 victory here on Control and a brutal 3-0 sweep over this ODU team. So an impressive effort by the Boilermakers in this game. But it was just too much for Old Dominion to overcome. As you can see, Echo with the final kill there to end things on Midnight. If we can get a look at the scoreboard, Static leading the way with his 23 kills. He's even on that Control game, followed by Love and Midnight, both with the 22 piece, and unfortunately Poppy with his 14 and 28. And you can see Kaiser on the opposing end leading the way for Purdue with his 34 kills, being followed by Echo with his 27 and H2O with 24, and then Clifford there at the bottom with his 16. So that will be it, I believe. So we are going to be wrapping things up. We're going to get an interview going shortly here. But nonetheless, what are your thoughts about what transpired here in this COD game?
I think from early on it was easy to tell that Kaiser was going to be a problem. It continued to be that way. Um, Especially in search and destroy round with a sniper, but also in this round, especially like jumping out of the way of some of our players' attempts. Very consistent from Kaiser, I will say. From our team in particular, really good attempts from especially I think Midnight, trying consistently getting double kills. Unfortunately, it just feels a little disjointed. It didn't feel like there was a whole lot of strategy. Like you had said earlier, it felt a lot of it was trying to push without a whole lot of grouping. Really unfortunate, but I mean, as much as I hate to say it, really good plays from Purdue here.
Yeah, Purdue and sole control of this match this evening. Like you mentioned, Kaiser, the MVP of the evening, as he led this Purdue team throughout all the games. I mean, he had the 11-0 in Search and Destroy. He had a great first game on the hard point where they won 250-78, and then ended things off with the 34 kills on that control game. But a great effort from Old Dominion overall. It is going to take some time for this team to start gelling once again and trying to find that rhythm, just because it is a new season. But nonetheless, they do drop to 0-2 on this season. But we are going to take a short break here. We're going to get ready for an interview. But nonetheless, we will be right back with an interview with Love. But stay tuned. We'll be right back in just a few short moments. Hello and welcome back, folks. We are back here with a quick interview with Patrick, also known as Love, and it is nice to have you here for the interview. Although it was kind of unfortunate that you guys did drop the game here 3-0, but like we were mentioning before we got on here with the interview and whatnot, you guys felt like you guys were a little bit out of rhythm in that game one. What can you tell us about what happened in game one and what you guys could have done better in that first match?
Yeah, coming into the first map, I think we had some menu issues. I think I couldn't join up on the lobby, so maybe that took us out of sync a little bit. But I know me personally, I didn't get enough of a warm-up. I just came straight from class, so maybe that had something to do with it. But overall, I think we had a good opportunity to just start off the game on the first few hills. I think we had good trades and good rotations and stuff. But as the game went on, Purdue, they just showed their skill.
Mm-hmm. So Tell me what happened in that search and destroy game on S&D. I mean, obviously Kaiser led the way for the opposing team with his 11-0, just doing a bunch of work with the sniper. What can you tell me what was going through the comms there to try to prevail against that sniper and try to do something to take him out of the equation?
Yeah, unfortunately, he did go 11-0, and most of those kills were with the sniper. And I think what we didn't do well enough was try to isolate him around the map and try to get him, pinned down from different angles. But try to isolate the sniper and play off that kill, and win the rounds like that.
Mm. So individually, how would you assess your performance, and what is something that you need to work on individually to help this team get to the next level? Because you guys are 0-2 at the moment,
Yeah.
but there's still a lot of season to play here.
I think the biggest thing for me is to play the game more. I'm pretty involved with other extracurricular stuff in my last year here. So I think I just need to bog down, to lock in, and put some more game time. I know I have the gun skill, and I've shown that, I think, every day. But I think I need to put it on myself to be a better leader for the team and just make my voice heard in the locker room.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys did secure the one round on control. You had a big play at the end there as they were trying to get on the hill on Alpha. You get the big pair of kills before they throw grenades out, and the time runs out anyways. How would you feel about your performance in those later stages and making sure that you guys secured that round before getting swept?
Sorry, those middle 2 rounds for control, it was a big defensive win that we did win, and then they kind of got us some momentum for that first offensive round where we did get 4 ticks. So once we got that defensive round under the belt, I feel like we're just trying to play for that OT, and hopefully we had enough ticks to get the defense. But unfortunately, Kaiser and the gang at Purdue, they kind of just played through our strats and had better teamwork.
Mm-hmm. So last question here. How would you assess your team's performance, and what is something that you guys can work on overall to try to get the first win next week? Because you guys will be playing next Wednesday at the moment. But what's something that you guys need to improve before getting to next week's game?
Definitely go over some S&D strategies. I feel like we did have some good rounds at the end of that game, had some 2v2s, 3v3s that could have gotten our way. I feel like if we just had like a game plan, like a post-plan plan, probably secure some more rounds.
Mm-hmm. So that has been Patrick, also known as Love, as they do fall 3-0 in this game, but nonetheless a great effort from your team. It is the very beginning of the season. There's always room for improvement, but thank you for joining me for the interview. I really did appreciate it, but we will be right back in just a few short minutes with some closing remarks, but we'll be right back. All right, and welcome back, folks. We're just gonna close things out here this evening, but nonetheless, a great stream. I mean, Ali, this was your first time doing COD. I know it's a little bit of inexperience on your part with this game, but there's a lot of room for improvement. I hope you did enjoy doing this cast, because even though it was unfortunately a loss in our favor, it's still fun to get that experience in and being able to learn more about the games. So it's been an honor to share this desk with you this evening. But we have more streams coming out this week. We will have a Super Smash Bros. Stream coming out tomorrow against the University of Kentucky Esports. They will be live tomorrow, I believe, at 8 p.m. So be sure to tune in for the Smash Bros. Stream, because we do have a phenomenal Super Smash team. And for those of you that were looking forward to Valorant this evening, it got rescheduled to Friday. It'll be at Friday at 9 o'clock, as they will be taking on the Ole Miss Rebels, which is going to be a pretty difficult match, because Ole Miss, SEC school, Old Dominion is going to have a lot on their hands, I will say that. But nonetheless, we hope you guys did enjoy the stream. If you guys did enjoy the stream, be sure to support our channels on our YouTube and our Twitch here at ODU Esports, and as well as following all of our socials through our Instagram, Twitter at ODU Esports. But that is going to be it. I have been your host, Benjamin Draper.
Yep, and I'm Ali Metzger, and especially I will be doing some more Valorant streams when I come up, but once League of Legends starts, that's when you'll see the most of me, and I will be able to give more in-depth commentary, because I actually do play League of Legends, not to brag, but I did get gold. So whenever that starts, I will see you then.
Yep. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night when Super Smash Bros. Takes on Kentucky at 8 o'clock. Have a good one, everyone.